For as long as I can remember, Claymore was a show that was on my radar, except I never got the chance to actually experience it. I was too busy with other shows to get around to it, which is such an unfortunate thing in life. All I knew about it for the longest time was it jumped at me every time I saw it on store shelves, and it had some badass chick on it with a huge sword. If I paid attention in history class, I would know that history repeats itself, and if I liked one huge spiky anime boy with a large sword, then I'd probably like another. But Guts came into that picture before I even picked up Claymore. Flash forward almost 10 years from Claymore screaming my name in the store, and here I finally started reading it, and Jesus, how much I actually love it. When it was pitched to me to read, it was compared to Berserk, which I suppose is kind of true, except I define Berserk more by how terribly it can scar its cast. Not that Claymore doesn't, but I feel like Claymore fits in a nice spot in between Demon Slayer and Berserk. Where you can find similarities between all three, I personally think Claymore's quality leans further towards the Berserk side, while its story content seems more like Demon Slayer's. In one of my previous videos on toxicity in communities, I explained my short thoughts on Demon Slayer, but in case you missed that, I just don't think it holds up after the Infinity Train arc. Everything just kind of drags and goes downhill in terms of storytelling content. The excitement is gone, too many characters begin to die off, and the effect of death is pretty much lost after a point, which is ruined even more by the Bleach style ending, which I'm even kind of sad to say Bleach did better. But Claire has me excited, at the point where Tanjiro let me down. Claymore just seems to be getting better by the chapter, and I hope that continues. What's so great is Claymore isn't exactly the kind of story you haven't seen before. It's a swordsman, or in this case swordswoman, traveling with a kid that they have to protect. Guts did it with Izidro, Hyakkimaru with Dobro, and then there was that kid and that sword guy in that one movie with that fight scene too. You know which one I mean, right? Yeah, that one. But the dynamic is kind of flipped all on its head with Claire and Rocky's journey. As Claymores, the female soldiers are considered half demons. They eventually go through a process that turns them into a powerful, full-blooded demon, a process that men were prone to, so females were the eventual go-to for the organization creating these monsters. It's from that simple idea alone that many interesting things come forth, like the true nature of the male race in this world, and why exactly men failed to be turned into half-demons, the organization's goals, how the Claymore's experience of this kind of life differs from that of someone like Guts or Hyakkimaru. Honestly, I'm just really excited to keep reading this story, and I haven't been since I caught up to One Piece, which left a serious hole in my brain for something good again. And I think I've finally found something to quell that thirst, because all I have to enjoy on that level are the final chapters of Attack on Titan that feel like they come out so slowly these days. At least I'm not just waiting on Berserk now. Very glad I filled up my manga library with other stuff to wait on. Thanks, Japan.